volume up.
Yeah.
You could. It has voice command. This
Yeah.
TV.
Wow. So you can. It's got voice recognition, so I can tell it channel up, channel down, or channel 265. I can obviously do the gesture-based controls and grab the remote and volume and channel up, channel down, or I can just use a remote. We have remotes like regular. In addition to that, you can also sync your cell phone or sync your tablet and use your tablet or cell phone as a remote.
Right.
Is it a touch screen also?
No. So like I was showing him, it's not a touch screen. It's gesture-based. So you know, sit down here. Thank you. And so basically, I can create a mouse with my hand, and there we go, and interact.
Oh wow, that's great.
Yeah.
You're doing that with your hand.
Yeah. And so the idea is that, you know, a touchscreen television doesn't serve a whole lot of purpose because you sit on a couch that's 8 feet away, and you're not going to get up off your couch and touch your TV every time you want to do something.
Right.
So it's much easier for me just to be able to make a hand, create a cursor, and navigate the TV like it was a touchscreen.
That is amazing.
Kind of similar to Kinect, yeah.
What's the lowest price version that has that touch feature?
I believe that would be a 50-inch a 50-inch E8000, and I think they started about $1,800.
That's not bad for the gesture touch.
Absolutely. This one that we're currently looking at is $3,500.
Why is it $3,500?
Because it's an LED.
Oh, an LED. Okay.
Yeah, and actually,
what's the one that's $1,800? What technology
Plasma.
is that? Plasma. Okay.
We'll also be launching an OLED this year.
Wow.
It'll be our first. It'll be 55 inches, and I believe its price point somewhere around $8,000.
What's the top of the line?
OLED.
And what size?
55 inches.
55 OLED. And what's the price tag on that unit?
About 8,000.
8 Gs, man.
But if you're a videophile, it's worth every penny. It's gorgeous.
That is gorgeous.
Yeah. I mean, it makes this TV look like a tube television.
What is it? What are the advantages of this over the Sony competitive?
Well, that's kind of tough because we do a lot of stuff with Sony. I mean, you know, they're not really manufacturing a whole lot of their television anymore.
Oh, and they're not.
I can't say there's really anything bad about them because a lot of their stuff comes out of our factories.
Oh, really?
And Sharp and some other stuff, and so it's not really a fair competition. I mean, we really pride ourselves on our image processor, on our look of our television. Obviously, if you look at our bezel, it's minimalistic look. You know, there's a lot of things in it that separate us from the market.
That is a snazzy looking design there. Yeah, that is incredible.
But again, I don't have a whole lot bad to say about Sony. They're making a good TV, so is Panasonic. They're making a great TV right now.
All right.
This is Samsung.
So what are you doing now? You're calibrating.
So no, you can set up the camera to be viewed from anywhere in the room, but we have this one to be viewed from about where I'm sitting.
Okay.
And by making a fist, it's like using a mouse click.
Oh wow.
And so I can basically, as you see me shuttering my
That's
hand.
a mouse click, a fist.
Yep.
Isn't that incredible? Now what are you doing? Changing the contrast? Okay.
No, this is just the volume.
Volume, wow.
It's basically like
So everything, you can do everything.
Kind of similar to the Kinect, yeah.
You can do everything with a gesture.
You can if you want to. And again, there's a lot of things you don't want to. I mean, it's much easier for me just to hit volume down, to turn my TV down, than it is to acknowledge it and bring that cursor up. But think of it this way: if you're playing Angry Birds or you're navigating a web page, the web's designed to be used with a mouse, so you need a mouse.
Right.
So now we've given you one on your touchscreen, or without being a touchscreen, I should say.
Are you also demoing the face recognition piece of this?
Yeah, so I can actually, but right now the South by South network's down, so our face recognition stuff's kind of based on the cloud, and so it ports over all of my account from the cloud. And what we're doing with the face recognition is basically the TV can recognize me as an individual user. When it sees me, it'll automatically log in my Hulu, my Facebook, all of my apps will pull it in. So I don't have to put my password into my TV every time I turn my television on. It just automatically recognizes me.
So it's got a camera. What kind of camera does it have?
It's a point recognition camera. In fact, I'll point to it right now. It's that camera right there. It's that little lump at the top of the television.
What resolution is it?
720p.
720p. Wow. So you can actually shoot a video with that camera?
Sure.
Or stills or anything?
Both, if you choose to. And we have applications that utilize that. So we have like a family story where you can actually post videos and post stuff to your family's homepage, and then when say grandma and grandpa come home to watch it, you guys can actually all watch it together. So I can have a TV going in the corner that shows grandma and grandpa's living room while we're all watching this together, so we can kind of get that family experience, even though they may be out of the area.
That's amazing.
Pretty cool, right?